So which graph represents this situation here? Well, I guess in order to work this one, I really need to make it look like y equals mx plus b. So my y and x, they're kind of on the wrong side, aren't they? So let me subtract 6y from both sides so that I can get the y over here. So negative 6y minus 4x less than or equal to, now that would be gone, negative 54. Now let me move that x over. That'll be a little easier now. Okay, so negative 6y less than or equal to 4x minus 54. Move the x, divide the y. So let's divide by negative 6. What I have to remember when I divide everything by negative 6 is that I flip that sign. So y is greater than or equal to negative 4 over 6x, and I could have put the negative in the bottom, it doesn't matter. Negative divided by negative will be a positive, and that'll give me 9. I'm going to go ahead and reduce that though. Y is greater than or equal to, if I take my calculator and go to alpha y equals, oh my goodness, there we go, and put in negative 4 over 6. It's going to reduce that for me to negative 2/3. So this is negative 2 over 3x plus 9. So I need to graph that. Now, you can use your calculator to graph it. We can do y equals, or we can do alpha y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 9. We can go to the table and we can get a couple of points because sometimes that makes it easier. I'm going to have to go back. I messed up my table set in my last question. So there we go. So, yeah, I should have done that. I should have just done some tables. All right, there it is. I see it going down. Looks something like that. So it looks like it's going to look something like this. Oh, is it a solid or a dashed line? I have the solid underneath here, so this right here, because it's solid, means that this is solid. Okay, y is bigger than this line. Values bigger than this would be going up, right? That would be all my bigger ones. So when you look at your questions, which one looks like that? Definitely not C and not B, because both of those have a dashed line. So you're looking at D and you're looking at A. I guess if I had to pick, I'd probably pick A. Let's double check so that we can make sure. When you look at A, it crosses at 13, 0, and it crosses at 0, 9. This one is A. D has an intercept at 0, 9, but the other intercept is at over 6, 0. So we need to double check that on ours to make sure we've got the right ones. So here's what I'm going to do. Second table, I'm going to look. 0, 9, okay, we're good there. Where's our other one? 13, 1/3, and then, so yeah. So while our graph doesn't look like if you were to graph it, it crosses, it goes from negative, or from 1/3 to negative 1/3. So somewhere right in here, it's intersecting, right? And if you remember, let me zoom in a little bit on this so you can see it. You can hit that trace button and see how it's right there. You can just move your arrow over and it'll kind of tell you where you're at. I don't know if I can't remember if I have to move my cursor over. Yeah, see, it keeps tracing. So let's look. See, look, X is already way out there. See, when I get to 13, that's where I cross. So yeah, so you're way out there at 13. So definitely, looking at this, I'm going to go with A on that one.